Hey guys, here we are with the next part. Just wondering how this will work out. I'm going to the same door, once again.
Now,
Oh.
would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
This is where things get really bizarre.
In this game,
What the
baby
fuck?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I don't have time for 4
Be sure
hours.
to keep notes on your experience.
Okay, so not actually 4 hours, but you do have to play it for a fair while.
It's getting annoying.
He makes it more difficult as time goes on. If you keep saving the baby.
Gets slower.
At some point, he starts spitting out other things that you have to take care of as well. You can make a song out of that. Don't burn, baby. Eventually, we'll do something else. I forget how long it takes for him to actually start on the next thing. Hang on, let me see if I can... You continue that, let me see if I can research.
I'm over it. Burn, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
He got pissed off
Oh,
that you
hey,
didn't
since the game was so
understand the
awful, why don't we play someone
intricacy of
else's
that game.
just to ease
Good
the
grief.
pain? Let's
I
see.
did understood the
What do we
context
have
about the
here?
game.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
And get ready for your mind to be blown.
Aha!
Oh, you don't know this
What do
one.
you think this
So
game
this is a
about,
game
Stanley?
called
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
what was it called again? I think it was called The Lookout or something
But it
like
seems
that.
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
not what
that
it is
must be.
about at all.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come,
And you
let's
can't
venture
jump.
outward and see what else is out there.
I got a trophy that says can jump. Now get your first trophy.
Yeah, you can get trophies in this game too.
Yes. Ever. Can I jump down? I can walk down.
Oh no. No, 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 it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh,
It's literally making him sick.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
I like
Preferably
open
something
world
with
games.
walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this
I
is.
think
I'm
this
glad that you took
is
this
the
path
thing.
because we're about to see some really funny stuff.
Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you
This
to
is
run
Rocket
around in.
League!
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yeah, how to get lost in this game? Pretty much there's
Okay,
no
so
way.
what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
No,
We
it's
shall
Rocket
run the
League.
bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley,
It's
here's the
Rocket
ball.
League.
Have fun.
Dumb. That's a big ball.
I don't remember this, but okay.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sports... Hold on. What are you doing?
Yep.
What are you doing?
You found a way to escape.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, you're in the back rooms now. Do 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 do. You're alone, left to your own devices. What will your story be?
I'm dead. Wait, back at this room again?
Oh, it didn't do what I thought it would do. See, the version that I know of that particular run through, is that when you finish with that watchtower thing, it actually takes you to Aperture Labs. It takes you to the Portal universe.
Oh, for me, it brought
So
me
it's
to
interest-
Rocket League.
Yeah, it is interesting that it did that. Maybe they changed it. Why did they change it? That's a little bit bizarre. I'm not sure if there's anything that you can actually do in that area. I'm not 100% certain. But I'm sure you can find something.
A light? Check and see. Yeah, the zoom button. Oh,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
He's very clingy, isn't he?
Oh.
He's just he needs someone to be with, and he's picked Stanley to basically play all of his games.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Apparently so. Hey, the computer is off. Wait, now it's here. The hell? Wait. Huh?
Ooh, did it change?
Yeah, it says input and I put it in and it's...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Just
could it mean?
on purpose.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Hey, now moved again. Where is it? Here? Where did it go? First it was on this PC. Then it went to this PC and now it's gone.
Maybe it went to a PC in a different room?
I don't see which room.
Gotta, I guess, study each computer that you can get access to. Oh well.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure, that's
sublime,
it.
a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We go
Nope.
straight.
Stanley was so
We
bad
choose
at
our
following
own path.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Stanley has a wife?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, yeah, you can totally unplug the phone, by the way.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
just
chose
unplugged
incorrectly.
it.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
No. Yep.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Noah had a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Are you enjoying this, bro?
It's silly as fuck. Back here again?
He's trying to get you
Now
to
that
make
we
the
know your
right
choices are
choices this
meaningful,
time.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh, you just noticed, huh? How more are you going to prevent me from going?
He basically gets you to go all the way back to
Almost
those
there.
two doors.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I am.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm filling the right door this time, buddy.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
So the little glitch.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Back in his room again.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna put a break on, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more. It's just crazy. Well, see you next time, my buddy. Bye-bye.
Peace.